Hello, BookTube. It's time for me to do another haul. I've just been finding stuff throughout the last couple of weeks since I done my last new books and new woes or whatever. I can't remember how long ago that was, but I have a little stack here and I'm gonna show you it because I know something called Haul Wars is starting back up again, and I'm emotionally not ready for that. I've been around for many whole wars. I've got scars from it, and I thought again, to help calm everything down, I thought I would do a quick little book haul just to settle the peace pretty much. And so let's actually start, because talking about settling and creating peace, I did find the last two volumes in my big Margaret Thatcher, Charles Moore, his big 3 volume biography of Thatcher. I found book one here, and this is a chunky hardcover. And then I found volume 3 here, and I have volume 2. That was like, I had like an old library hardcover of it, but I found the other two, and I was like, oh my god, maybe I can do all like 3 of these for people in April or something like that. I don't know, but I just want to get to them soon and reread them. But I absolutely love these when I first read them. And yeah, so I found the other two. They weigh a lot. It could kill someone. Or if I dropped all 3 of them on someone's head, it would not be good. But anyway, so we have Margaret Thatcher, we love. Then we have a Thomas Hardy book. Now, I have copped so much hate from one person saying that I don't like Hardy. I tolerate Hardy. I like the novels I like from Hardy. It's like a handful, and I'm done with Hardy. I don't need any of his other novels. I love his poetry. Give me that any day. His short stories are fine, but give me his poetry I adore, which I still don't own. But I do have, if you remember my bookshelf tours, I have a very old Wordsworth edition of The Return of a Native, a novel I really love. And I thought I'm gonna just get an Oxford edition of it too, just to match everything else, because I really like this novel. I think it's Hardy's most lyrical novel. The opening alone is just so stunning. It's a bit ashamed about the plot, but his actual like prose is just really lovely. And so yeah, I have Return of a Native, and I don't know what other Hardys I think outside of his poetry I really want. But I did buy some Hardy, so we have that. And then I have another author that I've loved and recently reread and kind of fallen back in love with, and that's Hanya Yarinjan. I can't say her name here, but she wrote A Little Life. That is her big book. Now, I love A Little Life. If you've seen me talk about it on books that are already classics in my heart, you know A Little Life's up there. But also The People in the Trees, her debut. I absolutely love this book. I reread it last week, and I was like, oh my god, I need a copy of this. So I have it here, and it's just incredible. It's honestly just as great as A Little Life, so I have that there. And then I also brought her novel to Paradise. I haven't read this one. It's like the only one, because she only has 3 novels that I haven't gotten to yet. I know it's like historical, like time travel. Maybe not time travel. I know there's insane amount of time jumps and all that, but literally that's all I know, and I can't wait to get to it eventually. I know I'm behind on that one. Then I found The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I've never owned it, and I really loved it, so I thought it deserves a physical copy. Same as the Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. Yeah, I I I would have got these in hardcover, but the fact that only the 5th season itself has a hardcover and the other 2 don't is really shocking to me, considering how popular these books still are. And I absolutely love them, so I'm glad I finally found a physical copy of it. And then the last 3 books I have, they're all George Orwell. Now, you're probably thinking, Andrew, you don't like George Orwell, and that's kind of true, really. I do have his 3 non-fiction books he wrote here. This is Homage to Catronia. This is Down and Out in Paris, London, whatever. And this is The Road to Wigan Pier. The reason I got these is because for the last couple days, I want to do a ranking of all of Orwell. So I like his nonfiction. And so I've literally already read these. I got them yesterday and I binged all of them in the afternoon. And they're fine, really. I'll talk about them more when I do eventually get to my Orwell Wrapped. But I do really enjoy his nonfiction. Him as a person, in like the way he writes about himself, I don't like as much. But wish me luck when I reread his fiction, because that's going to be not the funnest for me. But yeah, I did eventually pick up his nonfiction, his memoirs and all that, because I actually really like that. I still think Orwell at his best was an essay writer in my opinion, but I'm just gonna leave that there. And yeah, that's just a quick little haul to settle this piece, this whole supposed book haul war. I just thought I'd come in and do a quick book haul just to calm the waters. And yeah, let me know what you think about the books I've hauled. And yeah, thank you so much for watching BookTube, and I will see you next time.